Hello, Mario! In this video I'm going to take up the long section that we have downloaded out of 12D and bring it into AutoCAD, into our ordinary set of drawings. So first thing I'm going to do is to open the file from that we downloaded from 12D. So here it is here, just file open, and it's this one here, row long section out, I think it's called. Let's just see, final surface contours, Cuban channel, oh yes, long road one long out, and you will get this little opening thing here that's pretty typical out of 12D. And here it is here, here's the thing here, and you'll see that it's all composed. If you open the properties here, properties, it's all in one layer called CL long 1. And I think I'll just change the name of that layer in here now. So just go to layer properties and go here, right click, rename, rename the layer, and I'm just going to call it road 1 long. Okay, and I'm just going to go, I don't know if I'm just going to try something here. I'm going to select Control C. I'm just going to make a copy of that and put that in the clipboard, and so that's all good there. That should do it. So let's just check it here, and there it is there, and it's called road 1 long. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of it here, of all of it, and I'm just going to go to the clipboard and copy with base point, and I'm just going to put the base point there. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my original plan here, and I'm going to go into model space there like that, and that's typically my model space. Now my long sections, I'm going to put them up here, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to create a new layer for that to go into, and I'm going to have that layer closed in a new layer, viewport frozen in all viewports. So that's going to be it there, and I'm just going to go Control V, oops, Control V, and that didn't work. The name must be at least 1 character long. Close, so it didn't like that. So I'm just going to call it, hopefully I've got this right, road 1 long. And that will be viewport frozen in all layers. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is make that the current layer, and it's frozen in all new viewports there, like so. And I'm going to just clipboard, just paste it here like that. That's where it will go, just nice and out of the way there. And we'll just check on that. Road long 1 seems to be where it is. Road 1 long. Road 1 long, is that right? Okay, so that's all good. So now I'm going to go back to here, and I'm going to create a, well, that's my roading details one there. I'm going to create a new one here, rename, and I'll just call it long 1 at this stage, like that there, and then oh, that wasn't right. No, Control Z. That's not what I wanted to do. No. Control Z. Yes, the routing details, I need to copy it first. Move or copy. Create a copy at the end. Okay. And now that will become that one there. That's better. And we'll rename that. We'll just call it long 1. Okay. And this one here will be long section. Long section 1, Lombard Street, Road 1. So I've just abbreviated the street there just to fit it in. That's it there. So we're going to unlock this here, unlock it. We're going to go to model space, and then we'll unlock it here. Unlock it there. Seem to be type in pan, and we don't seem to have the little thing that we want there. And oh, now yes, we must go here to home and road long 1, because I closed it in all the viewports, which what that will mean is that it won't I just need to turn it on in this particular viewport here, and there it is there. It's all good. I hope it is, yeah. Okay, and we'll see we've got some information popping out the top there. Alright, so I was going to put that there for now. I will just lock it at this stage. This here I think I'm going to move just up a little bit, just to give us some more room. The thing with these is not to change too much, just to try and get them as best you can straight out of the 12D, because that means you don't have to change all of them, remembering that there's going to be 2 more. So we'll just unlock this here, and the pan, I might be able to sort that. I'll just pan that down there a bit, long section 1. So we've got this little bit of an issue with this writing at the top here that we might want to have to change. So let's put that there, and we'll lock it there. Lock it. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. Layout. View. I've got them over here. Sheet set manager. Layout tabs. View cube. The navigation bar should be. I don't know why it's not there, but okay. It seemed to be prevalent there. Just a little reminder that this we're in model. That this one here is in and this is not a obviously we can delete the north point here for the long section like that there. Alrighty, and we'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view. Pan. Okay. I'll just go up here to view some paper space. Yeah, I could change that date to today's date for that if we wished, which is the 8th. Okay. The scale, we're going to have to do some work on that. Longitudinal section, I'm just going to call it. Yeah, probably could go into, could actually delete that. I don't need that. That's fine. Like that. So that would give us a little bit more room there. If we could just unlock it a little bit, because we've got it in the title of the page there. So pen, it's getting a little bit annoying, and just bring it down a little bit more, like so. I've got this exaggerated 20 times. We'll talk about that a little bit more. Yeah, we'll just lock that in there. So this is just really tidying these up and just prettying it up a little bit. These here. Let's have a bit of a look here. Let's move it. So that's the top of it there. That's the top of it. That's all the text there. So I'll just put that to there. Let's go into here. Oops. And it was hopefully in paper. Let's do it all there. Oh, zoom. Okay, so that's that text there. Oh, that's change. So what I could go to model space here. No, I was in model. What's going on there? Okay. Yeah. Just edit this a little bit here. Just by first of all taking out some things there. Which should, yeah, and then just moving that up a little bit. And I'd like to turn off the snaps there. Just maybe put that just in, there, possibly just to the left of it, and just make it readable there, like that. This one here, could just move this a little bit. Change 50.00 there. Well, yeah. Possibly in there like that. This one here, just take out a little bit there, and just move that up there. Just a little bit more clarity, and it fits it in. Also, I mean, the exaggeration, whether exaggerating it could make it a bit different, but yeah, okay. And then some of these overwriting things here, just to make them a bit more clear, so we can just go through and sort stuff out. This here possibly could just might pay just to turn the snaps on, so that we just keep them in the same orientation to the lines. So yeah, that could go there, and that there. Oops, that's not what we wanted, up a bit there. Okay, so that's that one. That one's not too bad. That one. You know, just a little bit of tidying. We're now up into sheet 6, so we can come down into here. Okay, so I think that's most of the stuff. There's other little bits and pieces that can be tidied up, any overwriting, things that are not clear, text that can be moved. Oh yes, now there's one other thing here. Because this is by layer, so this here is your natural ground here. So let's just come back to things. So it might be nice just to show your natural ground like that there, home, and I'm just going to show that in a different line type here. So I've got that's the properties, different line type. I'm going to use my little dotted one, which is what I use for Travis lines, pretty universal sort of one. So that's your that's your existing natural levels. Okay, so which we can see what's going on for there. It would be nice to get a little bit of an extension going on through here. I haven't quite worked that out, but generally I'm pretty happy with that. That's probably most of the information that we need there. Obviously, if you go back into 12D, you can change things, change the exaggeration, and get more bits and pieces in there. But generally, I'm pretty happy with that. Just the one other thing here is the scale thing. Now, I'm going to just go into paper space here, model space, paper space, and I'm just going to change this here. So what we get there is, because we've got two scales, so it'll be scale, and we really need to go in there. We really need to go to a two scales, the vertical and the horizontal, and we need to for this one here change the height of it. So probably want to leave that there at A3 like that there, and just plonk that back to there like that, so that we know that it's there like so. What I'd like to do then is probably put a multi-line text in here, and it would be vertical, no, horizontal. Oh, vertical first I'll do. Vertical is 1 to 50, and the horizontal scale is 1 to 1000. Remember that we've got a 20 times exaggeration, so this is sort of consistent with that. And what I want to do at this point is also to just to go back and check that quickly. So like that there. Okay. Oops. Road 1 long. Not turned on in paper space possibly. Yeah, so we just need to turn it on there. Okay, that's in paper space, and I'll just move that into place. Turn off the snappy things here, and oh, not too really enough room there, is there? So that possibly needs to bring those closer together. So it might need to be done as two. Okay, let's just put that there. Yep. So that's there, and CP enter. Let's do a horizontal one there. Okay. Yeah. That'll go like that. Oops, bit of a spelling mistake there. Okay, so, oh, and that needs to be 1 to 1000. Okay, and that there, oh, that could be, drop that back to there. Okay, all right, so yeah, I think that fits in there reasonable. So we've got scale of, so let's just check those. So 100 millimeters at 1 to 1000. Always in paper space, we're always in millimeters. So I'm just going to draw a line here from 0. Oh, there's 0 there. Let's just check this out. Up to 200. Okay, so that there should be 200 millimeters long, which it is. Okay, delete. All right, and just to check our 1 to 500. So if we draw a line from here, which is I think at 25, there it's 25, and our surface one is 31175. 31175. Oh, we've got one here, which is a good, nice, easy one. Should be at 30. So let's go line, enter. So that goes from there to there. That should be at 30, which is 5 meters. At 50, yeah. So 5 meters at 1 to 50. That's 100 mils. 100 times 50 is 5 meters. So that's just a little check there, because it is so easy to get those wrong. Okay, so that's with the exaggeration. So that's pretty much how it should be. It's taken a little bit long, that one, but that's, oh, I might just, while I'm there, just looking at the white space and paper, and just maybe flick that back there like so. Let's just come back a little bit here, and just move that around ever so much. So just unlock it here and pan. Okay, I've got a little bit of room there now, so just sort of balance it up a little bit. You can see that little there, nice in the middle of the page, just like so. Yes, we'll lock that in, make sure that's 1 to 100, and lock it in place. And yeah, I'll just delete that line there. Oh, that's a paper space line, so just delete it. All right, and yeah, I'll just leave it at that. And what I'm going to do is I'll go away and do the similar things for the other 2 roads. I won't do videos on those. I'll just get the other 2 roads prepared in the same vein. Probably come back to you and show you how I've done those, and then we'll, if anything comes up in the meantime, and then we'll just do a little, the next video will be on doing the cross sections. So yeah, cheers, see you.